ball, boys. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, boys. All right, boys. Good luck tomorrow.
Everyone back home, that's who I'm talking to. That's who I'm representing. You already know I embody all of us. So when I make that walkout, I'm not leaving Vegas without that belt. Let's go.
É agora, irmão. Segundo round vencido. Vambora pra mais um. Amanhã é o dia da luta. Feliz pra caralho. Eu olhei no olho dele. Ele tirou a máscara. Eu mostrei o que me representa, irmão. Amanhã é dois universos colidindo e o nosso vai vencer.
Good luck tomorrow, brother. Thank you, boys.
Na realidade, eu tô mais do que pronto. Eu nunca tive tão pronto na minha vida. De verdade, mentalmente, fisicamente, espiritualmente, eu tô pronto. Essa é a realidade. Cara, eu tô do outro lado do mundo e vocês viram isso. Então, de verdade, eu tô mais do que pronto.
Let's be cool, boys. He's got dress shoes on. I don't want either one of you guys to get hurt. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
When are we seeing you again?
Whenever the UFC want to put me on, I've said yes officially to 2 guys.
Okay.
I have said yes to Bilal and I have said yes to Sean Brady.
Okay.
This week I am trying to have a meeting with the UFC and organize everything, just get it finalized. But I've said yes to those guys. Whenever they want to do it, whenever they believe is the biggest show that they can put on.
When do you want to fight again?
I'd fight Saturday.
Wow.
That's Ariel. You know what I'm
crazy,
like? Look,
man. How much you weigh? How much you weigh right now?
85.
Okay,
I weighed myself last night. 85 kilos.
Easy.
But it's easy for me. I just want to fight. I've told you this. I don't want to be in this political battle of I'm just going to try hold my spot.
Yeah.
Try maintain relevancy and then look for this option. I want to be active. I want to beat the best in the world. Those 2 guys are number 1 and 2 in the world. I have a preference of leaning towards Bilal for reasons that are very obvious. Former champion, just lost the belt in a close fight with the current champion, Jack Della Maddalena. Has fought Sean Brady and knocked out Sean Brady and is number 1 in the world. So for me, I lean towards fighting Bilal.
want next?
I mean, I want Kamaru Usman. Like,
I think that's the fight.
that's the fight that makes the most sense. That's the only one that really makes sense. And he was doing all that talking beforehand when I was champion. Like, oh, if I see him, it's on site. If I see him, it's on site. Now the fight makes the most sense in the world, and he's trying to shy away from it.
What do you? So, obviously, the infamous podcast, it hasn't been released. Do you think it'll ever get released?
I don't think it'll ever get released. If you're on your own podcast and you start crying, I don't think, like, why would you want to release it? Unless they have, like, good editors, AI or something where they unpower it. But, like, he looked very stupid on the podcast, and that's why I don't think he wants to put it out there.
Are we talking, like, real tears, real grown man tears?
Like grown man tears. Like the guy was literally grown man tearing it, where I felt bad. Like I left that podcast like, dang, man, I really feel bad for Usman.
I know that I'm supposed to have some news mid-July. I may have said in the past early July. Maybe Nate Diaz sometimes, huh? We talked about that. I was talking with Dazen yesterday. I was like, man, Nate Diaz, Mike Perry, there's a fight there somewhere, but these guys wouldn't do it bare knuckle.
Yeah, dude, Nate's face would bust up so fast at bare knuckle. Like, 'cause think of the BMF fight with Jorge. Jorge kicked him in the face.
We've seen him cut, and he doesn't care.
Enough of this John Jones is the GOAT stuff.
Yeah.
Enough of it. Because if you have PED infractions,
Yep.
you're out of the conversation.
Yeah.
If you don't do what needs to be done, which is time-honored tradition, you gotta defend the belt against the top guy. You can't be the guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can have two mountains. You have a mountain of just clean motherfuckers out
Yes,
there. You know,
yes.
me, GSP, and Habib. You can have one of the fractions of guys like, I failed the drug test. You can ask all the fighters in the world, whoever you want to ask, like, if somebody has a failed drug test, do they qualify to be on GOAT Mountain? Can they be in that conversation? Now, people might say, hey, you're hating on him. I was like, no, I'm speaking facts right now. These are legit facts. I've never failed a drug test. Habib has never failed a drug test. GSP's never failed a drug test. Why haven't we failed drug tests? You look at the long reign we've done. We've never been stripped. And then you look at somebody who has been stripped. I'm not saying John Jones didn't do great things. He was an amazing athlete. But when you start talking about the greatest of all time, you look at Muhammad Ali, I don't think he's ever failed a drug test. You look at Floyd Mayweather, he's never failed a drug test. You look at Usyk, he's never failed a drug test. Usain Bolt, he's never failed a drug test. You look at across the board, name one athlete that's considered the greatest of all time in a sport that's failed a drug test. Never.
You get disqualified.
You get disqualified.
John tweeted, "Some of these podcasts think the MMA fan base is stupid. You throw the right words around like steroids or failed drug tests and expect no one to actually do their homework. It's really an insult to the listener, the drug testing agencies, the UFC, the commission. No wonder why certain reporters aren't even allowed to step foot into a UFC event. I've been trying to retire, but these boys just won't let my balls out of their mouth. Let me walk away. Why am I still the hottest topic? These boys just don't want to see me walk away with the crown, and I find it hysterical. The emotion that comes through when they're speaking is funny. Just listening to them, it makes me wonder if they think about me at the dinner table. I wonder if their partners can feel how much real estate I hold in their minds. Due to my hard work and willingness to defend myself, millions of athletes around the world now have the opportunity to compete, thanks to the threshold limits that were adopted not only by the testing agencies, but also by the athletic commissions. I didn't just change the sport of MMA, I changed all of them. Those same limits have now been adopted across multiple sports because of me. I took the heat so millions of athletes could compete. You're welcome.